Was like stuck. I don't know what was up with that. Anyway, here I'm gonna flip it back real quick. Huh? Yeah, it's working now. Whew, we got less than an hour, and the update's up. The update is up. We do. The brother and the brother, and the update is my brother. Get it, yeah. Phrolova. I could look up her trailer real quick. We gonna go to it's right here. Where it's right here. Alright, so this is the trailer for who comes out today. If we look at my timer here on my stream, I can't really see it. My screen's so small. Does it 50 something minutes, 51 minutes? Like, it's so small. I should make it big. Can't see it. I don't know where to put it though, and it's gonna be. I'll just put it right up here. Is that bigger? Is that better? Look on my phone. Oh yeah, that's better. It's like eligible with my eyes. Then
Ouroboros in ruins after a meteor strike devastated the town in a matter of seconds.
Wow, you're looking lovely today.
Think so. I've been preparing for this concert since last month.
uh-oh.
I'm so sorry, madam. Please, forgive my clumsiness.
The music festival 10 years in waiting is finally returned to Ouroboros. Whether you're visiting for the first time or here for a reunion, it is our honor to share.
Is she in Renacida right now?
Tonight, we embark together on an extraordinary journey to experience the climax where melody and spirit converge.
I played the viola
It's so
for a
beautiful.
long time. Over 10 years. I have my viola.
The 936th time. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whisper. Before calamity arrived, none foresaw that their lives would end this way. Yet humans are but fragile flesh and bone, bound by the fleeting nature of time. I merely showed them the truth, tearing them from the pointless cycle of life and death. From illusion to awakening, decay to rebirth, terror of impermanence to liberation. They need not tremble before calamity, nor mourn their end. Released from the shackles of life, they can step into true eternity.
She's fucking insane.
I'm so sorry, madam. Please, forgive my clumsiness.
Ouroboros in ruins after a meteor strike devastated the town in a matter of seconds. The catastrophe has caused heavy casualties and damage.
I'm coming. Early estimates put the death toll at over.
Death is near.
Is this some early before Rover lore going on here?
Only in an eternity freed from both life and death can that boundary dissolve. And then sunsets will be no more. Only when we awaken will true daybreak come.
What the fuck does that mean? Okay. Watch Charlie. Let's see. Isn't there another trailer? Just white. Doesn't matter.
This dream hereafter shall rise no more. wither together. Be erased. Preparatory rites begin. Lands rejoicing. Chant songs of old. Death is near. Death is far. Only in an eternity freed from both life and death can that boundary dissolve. And then, sunsets will be no more. Only when we awaken will true daybreak come.
Let's see. Well, this one says she's breaking. We're judging only off the title. Why does that still say 57 minutes though? Right? Like that ain't changing. What the? Definitely changing on my shit. Let me try to refresh. Why is it so lame, bro? 42 minutes. Let's see if I can figure this out real quick. Why is it doing? This has the worst fucking crop system I've ever. Okay, so there it is. Try it, 600. Okay. Boom. There you go. Now it's working again. I'm a professional. Alright. We're just going off the titles. Ultimate Phrolova Guide. I don't know how you have it already. She's breaking records. Gotcha gamer. Probably big deal. The real problem. Free to play, beware. Phrolova actually good, or waifu bait. "15 minutes.
Now let me introduce you to even more Psycho Flower Girl. I think I'm starting to understand why it's called Havoc. Seems like everyone from that element is crazy. Yes, that includes Dungeon. Anyways, version 2.5 is taking a visit back to the Havoc element as if we didn't have a bunch of them already, and finally pulling the trigger on Chekhov's gun with the first 5-star of the update. Phrolova, she appeared back at the start of the game in cahoots with Scar, and since then people were thirsting for her to get added to the game. She's always kept a low profile, occasionally being seen throughout WuWa casually stalking Rover, so getting the chance to finally play her is of course a welcome surprise. Such build-up though obviously leads to heightened expectations on how well she'll perform, considering a lot of people have had their eyes on her since day one. For today we're going to be discussing Phrolova's gameplay and moveset to analyze her rotations and playstyle, giving my thoughts on her expected performance in the metagame as well as a primer on how to build it, what teammates work best with her, and whether or not she's a character worth your
I
time.
don't even know.
The Havoc element got a significant amount of attention throughout late version 1, early version 2, releasing Camellia, Rocha, and Cantarella in quick succession of each other. Coupling both Havoc Rover and Dungeon still performing decently today, Havoc as a whole is saying not too bad of a spot right now, maybe not the best, but certainly far from the
It's really not that hard. Spam.
worst. That being said though, we have yet to finalize a 3-person squad for Havoc involving the new units like Rocha and Cantarella. As you're aware, WuWa's current direction with its characters is to put birds of a feather in the same party. That's where Phrolova comes in. As a brief overview of what she's meant to do, basically Phrolova's a tandem attacker. A good portion of her DPS can be inflicted while off-field in a similar fashion to the follow-up attack Lupa does whenever one of her party members activates their liberation. Only instead of being an extra property like it is on Lupa, it's Phrolova's entire win condition. We'll start with her Forte circuit. As is standard by this point, Phrolova has 2 resource bars, Volatile Notes and Aftersound. Like with all resources, you accumulate them by going about the rest of her kit. For Volatile Notes, however, there are 3 different ones you can get: Strings, Winds, and Condensa. To acquire a String Note, you either have to use a Basic Attack 3 or Reincarnate Basic Attack, more about that later. To acquire a Wind Note, you need to use a skill or a Reincarnate skill. To acquire a Condensa Note, you need to use an Echo skill or an Intro skill. The point of Volatile Notes is to set up her liberation, which I'll get into in just a moment. Aftersound's a bit different though, because the main way you accumulate stacks on it, outside of her inherent skill and sequences, is while she's—
Yeah, I don't give a shit about any of that. We'll read that
Let's
later.
talk about teams now. If it wasn't apparent, Cantarella is her best partner, full stop, reminiscent of Zani Vibi and Cardathea Chicona. That's not to say Phrolova's unplayable without Cantarella, but playing them alongside each other is where things really get good. Her best team will consist of herself, Cantarella, and Rocha. You can go from Phrolova to Rocha, then Rocha to Cantarella, and Cantarella will essentially be the real main DPS of the team, while Phrolova's just chilling in the background. Rocha's ultimate attack buff can be tapped into from both units simultaneously. You could also do Phrolova, Shorekeeper, and Cantarella as well, but I'm fairly certain Rocha offers more for the team. Still though, not a bad option. Theoretically,
can you do Shorekeeper in a fucking team? Whoa, no fucking way. You could have 3 of her.
Sanhua, Zhe, or anyone who can add some extra DPS to the team through buffs or on-field attacks. Mono Havoc is ultimately highly recommended, but fortunately there is some legroom in case you have to put something else in there. Now for her weapon options. Personal weapons of course the best on her. It's the first rectifier to exceed 500 base attack and also comes with a juicy crit rate boost. You get tons of DPS stats when casting echo skills like Ignore Defense, Echo Skill Damage Amplification, and regular skill damage. By the way, if you pulled for Cantarella but not her signature, you can also make use of Phrolova's signature to an extent. Also, being in the rectifier category, you get plenty of options to choose from. As if String Master wasn't already the best weapon in the game, it's gotten even better. Phrolova very much enjoys the crit rate, and though she doesn't have an easy way to apply skill damage off-field, she can deal skill damage
I'm not using the best weapon in the game basically ever.
Attack you get by being off-field, making it a fantastic alternative if you don't have the funds to get her signature. The best 4-star rectifier is probably Augment, I would say. It's a solid option for general DPS. Lastly, let's talk Echo Sets. Alongside Phrolova in version 2.5 came the new Dream of the Lost Echo Set, which couldn't be more obviously intended for her. The interesting thing is, there's only a 3-piece set effect on this one, meaning you could do 3-piece, 2-piece. I would recommend doing Dream of the Lost and one of the other 2 Havoc sets. Phrolova already gets a mentioned ton of attack in her base kit, so Havoc damage is top priority. For main Echo, you should go for Nightmare Hecate, bonus Havoc and Echo skill damage, perfect on her. For main stats, go for crit on 4 cost, Havoc damage on 3 cost, and attack on 1 cost. Considering Phrolova doesn't build damage whatsoever, that streamlines your echo farming experience on her very nicely, as the only substats you need to aim for are crit, attack,
I mean, this
and
dude literally just said, hey, the best team is Cantarella and Shorekeeper or Rocha. That's it. That's it. That's the extent of the best team. And that's why I don't understand why people think in the terms of, well, the percentage isn't high enough and the damage. It's like, what are you talking about? Have you actually played the game?
Really, it's just crit rate and crit damage that you need. She already has so much percent attack, you don't have to sweat too much over getting more on her echoes. That about does it for Phrolova, a very interesting playstyle, but one that's effective. Definitely someone you should go after if you have the right party members to make the most out of her. But I'm certain most people will pull for her because they've been fiending for her to come out for over a year now. Let me know if you guys have any questions about Phrolova in the comments down below, as well as if you plan to pull for her or not. As always, if you enjoyed the video, a like and subscribe would be much appreciated. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at FarsFan.
So I always think like, should I make a video like this? And then I think, I don't fucking want. I like playing games and making videos off the game footage I play. Specifically, I really like making like, you know, videos like music video, like. But people don't. How are you doing today? I'm doing well, bro. I you know, living life, getting through the days. How are you? I'm excited to see this new update. Probably gonna be a lot of yapping. They tend to do that in this game. Like the yap. Yes, they do.
Something's off about version 2.5, and most players haven't noticed it yet. We're getting one of the most powerful DPS characters ever released, but the version itself? It's short. Phase 2 is almost a full week shorter than usual, meaning fewer dailies, less resin, and way less time to prep for the second banner. If you're free to play, this matters a lot, and there's even an event that gets disabled in the final week. And to top it off, most people are completely misunderstanding Phrolova's role in the meta.
I'm doing not so well. I had a friend that died yesterday.
Let's break all of it down. Banner value, event timing, and Phrolova's real design intent. Here's the full banner lineup. Phase 1, Phrolova plus Rochia. Phase 2, Brant plus Contrarella. As a low spender, is Phrolova really worth it if you already have a full Camellia team built? Is she really that much of an upgrade? Enough to skip pulling Brant, the only fusion healer and shielder in the entire
just hang
game?
around and chill, bro.
Especially if you already have Lupa? And don't forget, starting from version 2.7, reruns officially begin, which means this might be your only clean shot to fill duos like Zani and Phoebe or Carthia and Siakana. So who should you really go for in 2.5? Let's find out. Before we move forward, if you're planning to pull on these banners or just grab a Lunite pass, Loot Bar has some really solid deals. They just dropped a 21% discount and it's even cheaper than buying in-game. You can self-top up. It's super fast and easy. Loot Bar is completely safe with excellent Trustpilot reviews, and it's one of the best options right now for WuWa top-ups. Just click the top link in the description to check it out. New users...
Do we do that?
also get an extra 10% off when signing up. And yep, our weekly giveaway is live! Just comment your UID and server to enter. Full details are in the description. Now, here's the catch. If you zoom into the official calendar, you'll see that the second half of version 2.5 ends a full week earlier than normal. That's 7 days less to grind dailies, claim weeklies, or pre-farm for Brant and Contrarella. And if you were planning to build them during Phase 2, good luck.
They're redoing
also,
Brant.
Fantasies of the Thousand Gateways goes into maintenance starting August 25th.
I have 2 of her.
You won't be able to run it that final week. Kuro says the rewards will be sent by mail, but that's not the problem. The bigger worry is whether they'll remove pre-farming for Echo sets. If you're prepping for 2.6 sets or trying to min-max a new build, that could mess things up big time. We'll get the full answer when the patch notes drop, but play safe and pre-farm early. Now, let's talk about Phrolova. Most players think she's just another stylish Havoc DPS with summon damage and pretty animations. They're wrong. She's not here to break the meta, she's here to bend it. Phrolova represents a shift in Crow's design philosophy. She doesn't follow the usual loop of build energy, cast ultimate. Instead, she becomes the conductor of a performance, and you are literally calling the cues. Her Maestro state is what changes everything. No energy cost, no burst window, just rhythm. Tap normal attack, Hecate strikes. Dodge, Hecate dodges and counterattacks. Jump, you reset her position.
But what makes Phrolova really terrifying is her flexibility. She can be a hypercarry main DPS, but also a full off-field sub-DPS and buffer. Every time an ally uses an echo skill, Hecate triggers a bonus attack up to...
I don't really know if he's like hyping her up or not. Is the reason to not pull for her because you want Brant and Canarella? Because I don't know why you'd want Brant.
to 10 times. This gives her constant off-field presence while she's not even active. Her outro gives plus 23% Havoc DMG and plus 23% heavy attack damage, buffs that future-proof her as a long-term support. Even when her personal numbers fall behind, her utility won't. Her synergy with Cantarella is borderline broken. Cantarella's Hazy Dream debuff massively increases damage, but it's consumed by most attacks. Hecate doesn't consume it, which means you get the full benefit of the debuff while Hecate relentlessly strikes enemies in sync with Phrolova's tempo. There is no other unit in the game with this kind of synergy window.
She can also be paired with resonators like Jinshi, where she plays the role of a buffer and off-field DPS alongside Cantarella.
Nice.
And honestly, if you ask me, her best role right now is as an off-field sub-DPS, supporting an on-field carry like Jinshi or Camellia. But here's the big question. Should you pull her if you've already settled into a strong Havoc team? For most players, especially free-to-play, I'd say no, because version 2.6 is shaping up to be the most stacked patch so far. We've got Augusta, a potential Electro Hypercarry, GN returning, one of the strongest on-field DPS units, and Unuo, who's rumored to be the best universal support since Shorekeeper. That's not all. From here on out, we're also seeing a slight drop in overall rewards, if you've noticed the version pacing. The business cycle is shifting, and characters like Unuo and even Galbrena, who's rumored to be a fusion quick-swap unit, could completely change your pull priorities. So yeah, Phrolova might be a skip.
Now, she's not flawless. She has a high skill ceiling, timing cues and rotation matter. She relies on synergy. Cantarella or another echo-centric team makes her feel complete. And she's a pressure over time unit, not a burst nuke. She ramps up, not explodes. But all that aside, Phrolova isn't just strong. She's redefining what DPS means in Weathering Waves.
Every time.
So if you're wondering who to pull in 2.5, check out this list. But make no mistake, Kuro didn't just drop a new DPS. They gave us a preview of how the future of Weathering Waves might play. Let me know in the comments if you're pulling Phrolova with her weapon.
Let me know in the comments what you're planning. And don't forget, rerun cycles start properly from version 2.7 onward. If you're a free-to-play player missing top-tier essentials like Cardathea or core supports like Brant, or you're still lacking synergy duos like Zany and Phoebe, then upgrading your Havoc teams right now shouldn't be your top priority.
Warning, in this video you will be exposed to critical
How the fuck do these people get so many views, man?
Bad news for Phrolova in Wuthering Waves 2.5. According to Maple Leaf and other special groups, if you're planning to farm a Strike and prepare for Phrolova in Wuthering Waves version 2.5, there's some unfortunate news. This patch features a smaller map than usual, which means less exploration content, fewer supply chests, and reduced achievement rewards. In addition, version 2.5 has a shorter duration than previous patches. This impacts the reset cycle for key content. For example, Whimpering Wastes and Tower of Adversity only reset once, while Fantasies of the Thousand Gateways resets only 5 times.
These people are always like
directly reduce how much free Strike you can
polls.
farm. Despite this, there are still many sources of a Strike and pulls available.
I don't know, man. Everybody's just like the free-to-play Like, she obviously, she gets fucking 13K views on this shit, man. Maybe I should just start making videos like this, even though I don't want to. Who knows? Okay, how much longer we got? What time is it? 9:35? It's taken for.
Phrolova has strung herself into the Mono Havoc team, and she is the premium unit to have. With her impressive off-field damage, crowd control techniques, and overall finesse, she is quite a majestic character. But enough about Phrolova. What about her teammates? Phrolova dominates Mono Havoc, but without Cantarella and Rochia, is she still the Havoc Queen, or just a justified cheerleader sitting atop the battlefield motivating her partners? My name is Void Enigma, and I'll be breaking down the exact team options that Phrolova has, and many people skip both Cantarella and Rochia, so how much do you lose from not having them? Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, and let's start up the maestro and sing about this topic. The Mono Havoc team is similar to that of the Mono Fusion team. Each character buffs each other, and they benefit from each other's presence and deal significant damage together. Each intro and outro triggers a Havoc burst, and during all of this, Phrolova has Hecate pulling and stagnating the enemy. Cool stuff, honestly. You have Phrolova who buffs heavy attack, then she swaps to Rochia who uses heavy attacks, and then Rochia buffs basic attacks on outro, and she swaps to Cantarella who uses basic attacks, and then Cantarella buffs resonant skill damage, and she swaps to Phrolova who uses resonant skills, and so on and so forth. Very fun team, they just go together so nicely. You can even quick swap easily between these three for a dynamic comp. Mono Havoc is here.
I have no idea how to do that.
But the thing about Mono Havoc is, they're not really tied to the Mono Havoc role like the Mono Fusion team is. With the Mono Fusion team, you have to use fusion characters to get Lupa's buff. But with this team, no buffs are holding these characters together. So that means that you can mix and match these team members very easily. Phrolova is way more flexible than Lupa, so you definitely don't have to go Mono Havoc. Since Phrolova is a resonant skill damage dealer, she wants an outro that buffs resonant skill damage.
With all that being said
though, there is a single attack
I wasn't gonna go Mono Havoc anyway.
And that single attack,
that's
her
fucking
enhanced heavy attack
boring.
is just about 30 to 40% of her kit and scaling. However, she has many other attacks, most of which are considered echo skill damage, or simply just
unless you have
damage.
to, right?
That means that you can pair her with the resident dungeon and continue to destroy any boss or hologram that you can think of. Plus, Phrolova is mainly off-field for up to 24 seconds, so pairing these two is a great choice. You can even add in a third character to make this a trio. What makes this even better is that Phrolova buffs heavy attack damage, so Dungeon will appreciate the massive havoc and heavy damage bonus. That's not all though. She buffs heavy damage, right? Who else is a heavy damage attack dealer? Looks like Gion is getting another buff from other characters, right? Since Phrolova can act as a sub DPS who is off-field for the most part, Gion is a great partner for her, amplifying his heavy attack damage by 25%.
Holy
This
fuck.
won't be as good as Mortefi's buff, but Phrolova has substantially more off-field damage to compensate. Pair this with Shorekeeper, and you got a solid team. And remember, Shorekeeper is always a good option for any team, so she just works alongside any of these other units. Other than buffing other teams, you can pair her with resonant skill damage buffers as I mentioned earlier, like Brant, Judgy, and Tauchi. Brant has the added bonus of being able to heal, so you can skip the healer and still bring along Rochia instead, right? That way, you're still taking advantage of Phrolova's heavy attack buff. Now I know that many of you are thinking that you have to replace Camellia in your team for Phrolova, but what if we use these two together? Camellia does take a lot of field time, but here's a kicker. The Fraxidus Overseer Phrolova also takes a lot of off-field time. And these two love buds can cause mental mayhem to their opponents because they're both a little touch with the, crazy. It's going to be a finicky team to swap through, but I'll be making a rotation guide for Phrolova when she's released, so stay tuned. I got you. And you can also have my back by subscribing to the channel, so go ahead and like the video as well, and let's continue. While Phrolova has the perks of being able to create the Mono Fusion team, Mono Havoc team, a lot of Mono teams lately, she is not at all tied to the Mono Havoc dream. She's free to be played in many other teams, all thanks to the fact that she's an off-field damage dealer. As wrapped up in these bandages as she is, she's much more free in team building than many other characters. So the real question that you want to have is, do you want a crowd control character that has off-field damage? Yeah? Then use Phrolova. She is in a similar role to Chang Li, where you can bring her almost anywhere and do decently well. But you gotta remember that she isn't quite the best in all of these roles. She's also the main carry in her designated role, and she's part of a mono elemental team. Damn, Phrolova really was stalking, wasn't she? Look at her staring at Chang Li. I'm gonna steal your team comp and your role. There is future potential in future teams with Phrolova as well, but I wouldn't count too heavily on it, but it's a good thing to think about. We know that Scar is probably going to be a Havoc character, so wouldn't it be nice if he paired well with Phrolova? Either way, she pairs very well with heavy attackers, and potentially
I want Scar so bad. I'm sorry, but
Fury,
Brant,
Echo,
he might be good for healing in the team comp, and yeah,
so as I've
I didn't want him.
demonstrated,
Didn't want
Phrolova
Rochia.
is not limited at
I want
all.
Phrolova,
She's actually quite free
I
to
want
be added
Scar.
to many different teams. Since she's strictly off-field and doesn't have a specific niche like
There hasn't been a
Jacona's
good
Arrow
guy
Erosion,
character. Like,
she can be swapped in,
what
do
the
damage,
fuck?
swap out, and continue to do damage while using another character freely. I have so many fun team concepts that should work, but I'll wait to try them out in the rotation guide. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. This has been Void.
Oh my god, time does not go by fast enough, and then slow enough when I needed to. It doesn't. Get my win. Time is at my whim. I own time. Simple, easy Phrolova guide, withering waves. Let's see. There's a lot of videos. Let's look that up. Wuthering Waves 2.5 code. Wonder if I can use them or not. Yeah, this is from 6 days ago. Nothing crazy, but still stuff. You can keep that open. Do you still see the timer? No, it stopped. Of course it stopped. I don't know why it does that, but we got 15 minutes, 50 seconds. That's true. Is she redeemable? Oh, something more along the story of her, and not if she's a fun character. Let me go ahead and violence.
Okay, I think we need to address the creepy-looking elephant in the room, Phrolova. With the release of her Resonator showcase, many of the community, including myself, were a bit shocked to say the least. Now, of course, we all know that the Faxes are one of the biggest antagonistic groups we have faced so far in WuWa, but I personally didn't take them quite seriously until very recently. Because, I mean, yeah, sure, we know that they're the bad guys, and bad guys do bad things, but with even knowing that, they just fell a little bit short for me. That was until the 2.4 quest happened, where Christophora had created a sonorosphere where Septimont had succumbed to its destruction, leaving it completely infested with tacit discords. Christophora's original plan was to create a new reality by overlapping the fictional timeline in the Sonoro with the real timeline. But you know what really shook me to the core? Was that despite their plan failing, the Faxes didn't even break a sweat. In fact, they were so nonchalant about everything, it was so unsettling. Because that reaction highlights just how little we know about the Faxes, as well as their multiple plans to achieve the goal of the True Lament. Which brings me back to our conductor, Phrolova. There are still many things that we don't know about Phrolova, but what we do know is that she is one of the overseers of the Faxes, and has been working with them for quite some time. Ultimately, Phrolova is going to be our first playable villain. Or is she? The community has been divided on whether Phrolova will be a redeemable villain, with some saying yes and some saying no. But the true question is, does Wuthering Waves need redeemable villains? Or should we just let villains, well, be villains? But is it even possible to redeem a person like Phrolova? When we are first introduced to her in Chapter 1, she is accompanying Scar on carrying out plans for the Faxidus. As we know, the Faxidus are a global organization with one ultimate goal: the True Lament, something they regard as the next step for human evolution, by basically transforming everyone into TDs. By bringing about the True Lament, humanity would get a clean slate, or at least that's what they believe, with Phrolova at its forefront ushering a new age of the world. In Chapter 1, it is also revealed to us that Phrolova is able to control tacit discords, and throughout the game we see her utilizing her forte to manipulate powerful TDs, such as Gehinnom the Dragon of Dirge and Cetus the Tidebreaker. But after the release of Phrolova's Resonator showcase, we are now able to fully grasp how powerful her forte truly is. In the showcase, we see Phrolova witness an entire town get wiped out by a meteor. And Phrolova has the best seats in the house to witness the town's destruction. What was meant to be a beautiful celebration was turned into a devastating event of death. And what does Phrolova do in this scenario? Oh, yeah. She collects the frequencies of those who died there and uses said frequencies to fuel her tacit discord army. But what makes this even more chilling is that those frequencies are trapped in a time loop, forced to live out their deaths over and over again. But also, not really, because they don't necessarily know that they're going to be dying over and over again. Hey, look at me. Don't get sucked in by how pretty she is. It's still messed up. Anyways, remember back in the Black Shores arc with the Necrostar and how there were many frequencies of those who died trapped inside of it? Well, if the Necrostar was a person, I think they would be besties with Phrolova, because the Necrostar is described as the mark of the beginning and the end of destruction, but also holds the key to salvation. And similar to the Necrostar, Phrolova believes that she holds part of the key to salvation. By trapping the frequencies of those who died in a time loop within her sonorosphere, Phrolova believes she is freeing them from the traumas of both life and death. And to her, that is salvation. The truth is, it is undeniable how complex of a character Phrolova is. But should she be redeemable? And my answer to that is no. Ultimately, I think the game would benefit massively from having a playable villain, not only because of the story, but also the dynamic between characters, specifically Rova, who is literally the main character. Throughout the story so far, Rova hasn't really had any direct conflict with any of the playable characters. Yes, there has been some tensions, as well as misunderstandings, like with Baija at the start of the game, or with Cantarella in 2.2, but both of those characters ended up becoming close allies of the Rova, and sometimes, if I'm being honest, it just gets a little bit tedious. I, for one, am all for making a playable villain like Phrolova stay a villain, because the game needs it. We need someone like Phrolova to be a direct oppositional force to Rova. we need someone to root against. That is not the Thenodians, or the Order, or even the Fractus as a whole. So I'm hoping that with her release and the new story quest that Phrolova is irredeemable. Anyways, I know that this video was a little bit different to what I usually do. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed my little discussion. Please feel free to let me know in the comments your personal thoughts and theories on what we discussed, and as always, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.
Bye. We got 10 minutes, y'all. We got 10 minutes. Finally can log into the game. It's gonna be super laggy or something. It's gonna be awful. You feel the positivity? Dude, that guy is wearing the orangest shirt with the orangest fucking beard I've ever seen in my life on a person. What the? Wow. It's just, doesn't get any more orange. Wow, that was like a pumpkin spice latte on the guy's chin, you know? I got 223,000 fucking views. My Wuthering Waves fucking shorts don't get Marvel Rivals and My Dead by Daylight. Those ones do. I think these are just shorts.
Phrolova's dropping in version 2.5, and let's be honest, you'll want her
I'm
ready
gonna
on
run my
day 1.
feed if I do. My algorithm. I'm not on my. This is like my main account. I don't. It's my. Yeah. Got 8 minutes, y'all. 8 minutes. Get some music going. This is a 6-minute song, so it almost feels the. Okay, I'm just gonna do this and enjoy Psylocke swing. I need to make more of these for different streams. This is the only one I have right now. I watched the new Superman. Pretty good. It's different. I mean, all you see is people ripping on Zack Snyder's fucking Superman now. I'm just gonna get rid of this Windows capture with the fucking time because it don't fucking work. You got 6 minutes. gonna free build for 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes. So we're gonna free build. For what's less than 5 minutes right now. In the great game of Fortnite, where they used to have knights in the game and original content that was good. Now everything sucks. This game is trash. In a good way, in a good way, in a positive, I'm not being negative kind of way. Hey. Bye. I haven't played it in a long time. Leave me alone. How much time do I got? How much time do I got? I got 4 minutes. Somehow only like 40 seconds has passed. Like, how does that not edit? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I just look at it, I click it, and it doesn't do it. I'm just alive playing the fucking game. It's like blowing my fucking dick hole. This is what... In a good way, in a good way, in a good way. Like, how does that not fucking edit? Am I fucking hitting... I don't get it. I don't get it. What do I got? What do I got? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I don't even remember the last time I built, so get off my back. Like, do you see how I hit those 4 fucking squares? It's like, nah. I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Like, literally, why is it always fucking public? Distracting me. Alright, we gotta go. I literally don't know why it's always in fucking public now. It's just so fucking annoying that that's even a fucking thing on this fucking map. Jesus fucking Christ. In a good way, in a good way. In a good way. if it loads. I think I'm getting in. What the fuck? Why is this over here? We in there like swimwear. Oh, we in there like swimwear, homie. Wow, thanks. Thanks. Appreciate that. Claim all. Claim all! Wow, it's just... everything's got a fucking check mark. I'm predicting first 10, which is reasonable. Very reasonable to predict such a thing. Clearly and so, without doubt or fraud. Suck my nuts. You know the drill. Spend all oh my god. Look who it is. For an obvious reason. These two go together. Apes. Let's go to the store real quick. And here we go. Could you imagine? That's okay. We knew that was gonna happen. Oh, now they're just teasing. They're just teasing us. That's all that is. I'm gonna have to spend money. Okay. You know, that's okay. Why do I keep getting hurt? Is she the only one? Oh, could you imagine? And here it is. I'm reaching for my wallet now. I don't actually have to reach for my wallet. Okay. I gotta try this like thing here. Let me do it. Boom. Boom. See if it works. Boom. You guys can see my face. Complete. So it says select. I don't understand. I have 20 minutes. Let me do this. Oh, here it is. Bam. Whoop. You guys looking at me? Work? I don't know if it works. How to... Okay. I gotta log out of the game. I'm trying something new, so. Why is it different? There we go. I think it's working. I can put on some tunes. Damn. This loop bar thing is fucking... They don't fucking... taking forever. I'm just trying to do the loop bar. It says Europe recommended. Okay, it's logging in. It's actually logging in. So now it wants me to log in. logging back in, everyone.
Your voice was faint on the line.
I don't really know what's playing right now, but I'm kind of vibing with this. But I don't know if this is somebody's song, so I'm getting off of that. Here we go. They're all there. Wow. Was it 1,600 at a time? You know what? We're going 10 at a time. We don't need to overspend. We don't know. And my camera's off. Okay, here. We didn't want it to be that one anyways. You know, it'd be too easy. Alright, let's hope we win it.
Whether you need help with working out or maintaining your health, feel free to come by my gym. We welcome all visitors.
Come, let us finish this performance we've all been waiting for. Together.
We did it. Oh, we did it. We won our 50. Oh my god. Do I want her weapon? What is it?
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
Oh, it's one of these. Why does everybody use this?
As the Sentinel foretold, you and I were meant to cross paths.
Nice. Made it all back. I keep pulling for it. I want to. I don't. I have time to think about it. She's not leveled up. That hasn't updated. Okay.
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be... The shadowed, sorrowful second movement conceals unease and terror. Are you not afraid? It will raise its dagger with force, tearing through the veil between life and death.
Okay, relax. Relax a little bit, right? What the hell is this? I think we'll wait. We should do the story and then we'll build her. I don't want to ruin. That looks like a badass like boss. So who knows? I want her weapon so bad though. It's a fucking like violin. You're right. Voice inside my head. It just wasn't right about that time. That's all. We're going all in, so I mean it's gonna happen. What a fucking little cock tease. What are we in, like 60 now? What if it's not it? Can you 50-50 weapons? Alright, I was gonna... Yeah. Alright, hey! Now we build from here on out.
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
People are complaining this is a shorter prep phase, so I don't know. No, not you. Not you. You. Oh, how many do I need? I'm like, I don't have 6 of those green cone things. What are you talking about? This is the boring part of a new character, but luckily I got a lot of resources. I have to get more of these though. No. We don't gotta do that now. Then for her, it's wherever the fuck all that is. And you know this is found in where I'm not yet. So we're gonna go do the story now. Why is this keep? It says 34 days. That's a long time, so I don't really know what people are talking about. Maybe that's 2.5 and 2.6. I don't even want to do. There's so much shit that I haven't even.
Still buzzing about the last great airgun. Can't wait to see your gladiators in action again. The Open Tournament is on the horizon, and the qualifiers are underway. Solace is bringing you live coverage of every match. And best of all, drinks are on the house for the entire tournament.
That is best of
Come
all.
grab a seat and enjoy at Solace.
I will enjoy that.
Qualifiers, huh? Sounds like a blast.
Want to check it out?
Heck yeah! Free drinks. I'm there.
I thought you wanted to watch the matches.
And we will. Just with a drink in hand. Come on, let's get going.
What? Abby drinks? What are you talking about?
By the end of this match, the Scratchy will have extended their winning streak to 21. Despite the name, this team of young Outlanders has made it this far without a single scratch. And their next challenge, Vulcan Mining, one of Septimont's most established teams. Will victory smile on the Scratchy once again? Stay tuned.
Who's calling?
Can you hear me now?
It's from the Black Shores. Let's find a quieter spot.
Phrolova, it's me, Shopkeeper. I have no personality.
Consultant, we have Cardathea's
Amelia took
inspection
it
report
all.
here. Unfortunately, not yet. Since this case is unprecedented, we'll need more time to fully understand it, but we've confirmed a few things. After merging the power of the Sentinel and the Threnodian, she subconsciously absorbs nearby energy whenever she uses her forte. Last time, she fought in a sonorosphere tainted by the Dark Tide. This may explain why she felt the Threnodian's pull growing stronger.
The Dark Tide, a waveborne phenomenon unique to Renacita. The Dark Tide is a manifestation of the Threnodian Leviathan's power of unity. Dark clouds mass overhead and crash down like a waterfall, surging in all directions. Wherever the Dark Tide spreads, it spawns tacit discords and scars the land. With tidal blight at its epicenter, a new tacit field forms.
I'm all right.
I'm not doing that every
Please,
time.
don't worry about me. No challenge is too great when your will is strong.
Yeah.
Trust in science for a simpler solution, Miss Cardathea.
No, I'm just gonna
For
turn
now, she should avoid
huge
using her forte.
and use my giant sword.
Based on the data you sent back, the inverted tower may be the ideal place for her recovery. Yes, that sonorosphere's formation is connected to Imperator, which should help stabilize Cardathea's energy. Also, during her examination earlier, Cardathea sensed traces of the Leviathan's residual energy again. Yes, it felt the same as the power I sensed when fighting Mia. I couldn't pinpoint the source, but it seemed to come from somewhere south of the Black Shores. We're narrowing down the search. Once we have a location, we'll inform you immediately. Understood. I'll notify our contact to arrange transport for you. Please, be very careful.
Energy similar to the Thenodian's power in Mia's body. Does that mean Mia wasn't the only one?
Who talking that shit for over all there? I didn't even like explore this book. The game doesn't even like run good. I was here. I don't know, did anybody else like 2.4? I thought it was like alright. It wasn't my favorite. Like Lupa's cool. Not as cool as Scar, you know? Like, what the fuck he's up to?
Consultant, we've located the source of the residue and sent the coordinates to your terminal. A ship is also ready, and you should see it nearby.
Got it. I'm on my way. I still don't know what the Fraxidus is planning. But whatever it is, it definitely involves Renacida. I'm counting on...
Gondola set sail for Septimont.
These coordinates bring us closer to Raguna.
Should we hit up our friends there for a hand? They might know a thing or two about this.
We get to go back. Oh, Rover says
The
no.
more people involved, the more attention we might draw from the Order. Their eyes are everywhere, including on our friends. Besides, we've seen before how the Renacidans are more vulnerable to the Thenodians' power. If they get involved, it could put them in danger.
Right. That makes sense.
A lot of yapping, I told you.
It's all so quiet. Still no sign of the Thenodian. Well, just holler if you need me.
Ain't no holla back, girl. Oh, is it Brant? No. We don't know who that is, but maybe we do. Nope. Yeah, we know who that is. We saw him earlier. This is the fucker we fight. The Phantom of the Opera is there. Inside my
Greetings,
mind.
righteous one. If unanswered questions have left you wary, allow me to guide the path before you.
I bet you it's just like Phrolova, where she hides her eye, but it's really there.
With the divinity's blessing, I follow their words, for I am bound to their will.
Oh.
Blasphemy. I see now how the faithless have led you astray, coaxing you to abandon the righteous path.
We're not here to play games. Cut to the chase. What are you after?
Renacida must be unified and purified, for only then can its people be free from fear and division.
belief is unified, it's not divided. Does that make sense?
As their grace and divine will shine upon us once more, so too has their divine power returned from the faithless lands of September.
Enrico.
With this power, I will unite the divided minds and build a paradise where tears no longer fall. Join me in this great cause, righteous one. This is also a chance to rid yourself of a foe that has long plagued you.
So is he like one of the religious bad guys, and then you have the Fractidus bad guys, and then you have forget who it was. Seems like there's almost 3 sets or 4 sets of bad guys.
The Fractidus.
Ah, so you and the Fractidus can't agree on how to split the Thenodian's residual energy.
I serve their will. It is the only true path. As for the hubristic faithless, they deserve no salvation, nor will they obstruct my course. Despite our shared enemy, you still choose conflict over cooperation.
I trust what I see. There's no need for me to ally with you.
You will find no escape from the storm ahead.
Such leniency is not your style. The depth beyond reach, where secret treasures often hide. Remember the story you experienced in Septimont? The one of the girl lost to the sea? A soul in defiance of itself, its essence seeping into a brilliant gem. It drifted here with lingering whispers of resentment. Enchanted, the faithful of the deep followed its call, seeking to claim the divine power as their own. This is a twisted movement in the symphony, and to play it again, your strength is necessary.
The Thenodian's residual energy in the sea came from Mia. And it crystallized inside a gem?
So they're talking about Mia. Oh yeah, she's the
You
one who
already know what I'm
drowned, and
here
then we
for, don't
fought
you?
as the
Nothing but this deserves
like
your
weird
stay in
carcass
such barren
thing.
waters. This is just the beginning. Wandering this unfamiliar sea alone will lead you nowhere, and you'll have no defense against the Order's zealotry.
Are you proposing a cooperation?
A cooperation.
Thought I heard something over there.
Search every corner.
How the hell do they find the place? Where are we?
I'll
We
take
still
care of the Order's
underwater?
guards
Like, how does
first.
this work?
Then, we'll discuss the gem's whereabouts.
Of course, even if everyone here stood against you, none would truly rival your power. Alas, time slips through our fingers.
You know, we really haven't had any
Were I
like.
granted the luxury, I would wait for
We're
my
seeing
injuries to
like
heal and
the end of
reclaim
chapter.
everything
Okay, hold
myself,
on. We'll just let her talk.
rather than risk it all to save you. You might find the right path on your own, but listen closely. Hear those distracting footsteps. They will never cease pulling you astray. By the time you finally silence the noise and find your way, what you seek may already be lost. The choice is yours.
Okay. Anyways, what was I saying?
Think you can turn the tide with words alone? Nice try.
Oh yeah, at the end of like the first chapter, like right before Abby comes out of nowhere.
What about over there?
We actually really see Rover's power. That's what I want to see again. That's like not even, you know, we agreed to cooperate.
Already made the wise
because
choice.
Remember, it's just for now.
Everything is made of frequencies. Once the melody is distorted, its rhythm is skewed. No blunt force can ever rectify it. Unless one orchestrates its essence anew.
I mean, wasn't she the one like poisoning people with her flowers, making them like?
After you.
That shit crazy. I could have sworn. I don't know these things. Orchestration consumes energy. Energy gradually recovers when not orchestrating.
The same door again.
Time your moves carefully. That way, you can shift its state at will.
Kinda easy. Is this what we need for her?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past.
Afterlife is. Why wouldn't it be?
They're here!
You! Out of the question.
Even if you don't, the Primus will be there. He'll never get the gem. This is the only way.
Thus, you fall. It is ready.
Hopefully this helps.
Meaningless roundup. Heed the echoes. Leave them be. They won't wake. Mismatched rhythms, twisted frequencies. Both are signs of the gem's touch. How vexing, after all this time chasing me, they still haven't learned to let go. I'm just surprised the Order dared to target you. I thought they'd behave before the Great Laureate.
Spare me the commentary. Fenrico wants the gym, and I intend to stop him. That's all that matters.
It's
Now,
like, shut the fuck up.
lead the way.
Yeah, exactly.
We should leave.
He's standing on business. He's like, honey, you know how many of you I have already? You just stop talking so much. It's actually the only time you really hear Rover interrupt anybody ever.
I will clear the mist and reveal the path before you. The blades of
shut
ignorance
up.
and chaos are yours to shatter.
It's refreshing.
Are we there yet? Indispensable.
Special grapple points will appear during orchestration. They function just like normal grapple.
Orchestrating here should get us through, right?
Yes. It will be faster this way.
Didn't expect to take this route.
Transport channels aren't just for goods.
Does it lead somewhere? I don't know.
The Order has tried every possible way to block us.
I'm sure you've learned how to handle it by now.
All right. Oh, okay.
Are we there yet?
No afterlives. Yet.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Are we there yet? Music to my ears. Absolute futility.
Why are Fraxidus members here?
Finish them.
Are you sure?
I am.
Jeez. These are the OG bad guys.
We were the meaningless bundle.
Hopefully this helps.
It's never my rover. I always gotta use theirs. You're stone Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Those ensnared by the discordant melody only strike out blindly. No use to me, no reason to spare.
This how our cooperation will end? What an excellent question, Ro.
Why? Are you afraid?
No, I would fucking destroy you. Aren't you afraid?
There is nothing to fear. The worst that awaits is simply death. When we joined the Fraxidus, we accepted that this day might come. Me, them, everyone. We're all the same.
No, she's a whole different mood for the entire game, honestly.
Not sure if that's absolute loyalty or sheer indifference to life.
Indifference, you say? The closer you come to death, the sharper the weight of life cuts to expose what you truly desire.
Don't listen to her. She doesn't... I don't know if you can tell. She doesn't really talk right.
There.
Honestly, if somebody started talking to me like that, I'd be like, bro, were you dropped on your fucking head? Go away. No offense.
What a cacophony.
The Rover's got his arm in a twist.
Strange.
Why does she keep talking when I pick shit up? I'm Rover.
They're here!
Noisy.
Take them down!
Annihilation! Wind rises!
Leave it to me.
Do keep up. Symphony of life.
I was getting ready to hit like a quick action. There's none.
Wake up, my love. It's me. Can't you recognize me? Phrolova, it's happening again.
It's time for the rehearsal. I don't want to go! No! Don't go!
I'm here. I found the way. Soon I'll bring you all back.
Don't leave me! Take me with you!
My child, no one can escape death. Let go of what we've told you. In the end, we're all bound to face it. And perhaps the only thing left for us is to accept it.
Aeschylus, over all these years, each of you has spoken to me in contradictions. Words of surrender, of perseverance, of fear, of pleading. Fate is fickle, ever ready to devour. Death comes swiftly without warning. And in its shadow, I have seen you at peace, in fear, in sorrow, and in madness. But worry not, for I am here. I will always be here.
Phrolova, my poor child.
How many times has it been? How many times has he tried to let go, only to tighten his grip again? Life is as fragile as trembling leaves caught in winter's breath, their quiet cries swallowed by the wind. The more fleeting, the harder to judge if our choices were ever right. To find meaning in them, one must first walk a path that stretches into forever. With a soul reaching toward the world's end like mine, and like his. Even when lost at a crossroads, there's no need to despair. No matter how far you've gone, you can always turn back and find your way home.
They shouldn't be here, right?
Yes, but given how twisted the melody is,
You get
anything
that?
could happen here.
Is this the gem's doing?
It's Fenrico's.
I don't really think Phrolova understands leaves don't really like survive to the winter. They die pretty quick in the fall or the snow. We'll take her metaphor and we'll run with it because she's fake and somebody else wrote that. I wouldn't be surprised if that was AI writing that. Like,
We must return to the tower before Fenrico finds it.
What exactly are your people planning here?
if anything, any leaves that are around in the winter are probably like full of life, supposed to be there. You don't, those don't survive too wintry. It's okay. It's okay.
Why do you care?
It's okay.
Now I'm intrigued. Tell me, if death were closing in, what would be your final thought? A person?
Never died.
A memory? Words left unsaid? Or perhaps regrets too late to mend?
Yeah, stop trying to distract me. Manipulative little
That look.
one-eyed
You
little...
thought of something just now. A desire unfulfilled, yet still haunting you. But what if I told you that even the most irreversible fates could start over? Ah, how careless of me. I forget I'm speaking to someone who chose to wipe their own past.
I wonder if we'll ever
Here,
know.
we
Why
shall
did you do
witness the advent of the lost beyond. A land of serenity, harmony, and perfection. A sphere beyond the reach of time. A new world, never to be marred by tragedy.
Like the exact opposite of Camellia.
How crude. That name strips it of its poetry and warmth. I composed it, note by note, and within the tower, it opened its arms to the world for the first time. It is my chance to mend what was broken, to fulfill every wish I could never make true. Yet for the lost beyond to truly endure, for its melody to bring joy, it still needs a divine texture. Yes, only with the texture can each movement resonate in perfect harmony. Only then will this new symphony truly come to life. But Fenrico smothered its first breath before it could even cry out. I won't let him twist its melody to serve his own ends. Deep within the lost beyond, with the last of my strength, I cast it into the depths and sealed the gateway leading to the tower. If I cannot claim it, no one shall. Sealing an entire realm drained my power. When my strength failed, the Order's betrayal was no longer a mere sting, but a blade, heavy and sharp. But with every strike, I saw things more clearly. Yes, I could not resist the pull of the next blade. But I cannot fall. The immortal divinity within grows and writhes. It will not remain caged forever behind that gateway. The lost beyond will return.
So you're saying the Order might get to the gem before us? Without the full picture, I can't trust you so easily.
Trust? How absurd. To speak of trust between us. There is only one gem. No matter how this unfolds, we'll see which of us walks away with what they desire.
Where should we go next?
This path is a shortcut, but difficult to pass through. That one takes longer, but may be smoother. In truth, either will take us.
The shortcut, then. Beat the shit out of anything that might come my way.
If you
I do insist because you keep talking.
Fenrico wanted to keep this place under wraps. There may be more to it than meets the eye.
Let's take a look up ahead. There shouldn't be any interference from here on out. A harmonious tune shall unveil the path forward, but along the seabed, the melodies have been distorted, tangled beyond recognition. Restoring them will take time.
Special music stands are found around the orchestration altar. Put a complete music sheet on the stand corresponding to the altar to activate the orchestration altar. Initiate polyphone orchestration mode. During polyphone orchestration, take the length of music notes by number in ascending order up to 5. After connecting the numbers in ascending order, the missing notes at the top of the screen will be restored and the orchestration will be complete, returning the chaotic melody to its original form. The If there are multiple notes, link all the notes up to the number 5 of their corresponding color. Very nice. I did the thing.
Are we there yet? Indispensable. Steel yourself for the twisted hymn.
How do you know what lies ahead?
The area before us is vital to the Order. Fenrico wouldn't leave it lightly guarded. Ready your blade.
Ready. I don't really know what the fishes do for me, but it's fun. Looks cool. Wuthering waves.
More guards.
They're all yours.
Oh,
Will the approaching sounds
The frequencies of these Order echoes feel unnatural.
The Order created them. We know how to walk them just as easily.
We'll face judgment! Hopefully that's how wind howls. Unfettered by bounds!
That was badass. The Phrolova attack,
Cherish every gain.
Carlotta. So many C fucking chicks. She's the one who sends this dancer up to Carlotta. Pretty sure.
It is where the Order of the Deep crafts common echoes. Yes, the orchestration altar is there. However, keep your eyes sharp. The mist is another trap they've set for us.
So let's avoid it. Which way's faster?
The left one. Still in doubt?
The right one seems closer and safer.
Suit yourself.
The only way you can find out the truth
is
to just do it.
Remember, the essence of all things can be altered.
We'll know if she's lying. I'm gonna get off soon.
Echo brooders.
I'm tired. A device for incubating common echoes. Twisted shatter echo frequencies are reconstructed into new common echoes within this chamber.
To create Renasita's common echoes from the twisted fragments of tacit discords and echoes. Born in chaos, yet shaped to be amiable and useful. A touch of vibrancy woven into ruin. An opus of life that lasts for an eternity. The art of reshaping frequencies is far more fluid than one might think. And brimming with vitality. Will the approaching sounds be Symphony of life. Absolute futility. Cadence, halt. I heard the restless discordance. There are whispers that reach me beyond these.
It hurts! Take us away. Only you can.
Don't leave us. Don't leave us here.
We should be able to take the rail here, right?
Wait a moment. I'll activate it first.
She clearly drifted off just now. What was that about? Is this really the right path? I need to stay sharp and quickly get a handle on this place to be sure of my way forward. If I time it right,
whoever this is.
the way forward might reveal itself.
WuWa, it's time to go home for dinner. Your parents must be waiting for you.
Careful now, my child. Watch your step.
We're going home.
Time to switch the rail.
Got it. She seemed to have just noticed it. Strange.
Will the approaching sounds be beautiful enough? Symphony of life.
Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face judgment.
Intriguing concerto.
Phrolova, you're back.
You don't look well, child. Did something happen?
Nothing to worry about. He will take care of it. I heard your murmurs just now. You didn't seem this frightened the last time we met, Leia.
Frightened? Nothing gets under my skin at this age.
What about death?
Ah, now, there's a true demon. Always unwelcome. Always reminding you of the shortness of our days and the regrets we can't mend. How I'd love for this merry life to last forever. For things to never change, and for no one to take their leave.
That's not right. If I fulfilled my one true purpose, then death could never scare me.
Oh, not this nonsense again, Triss. Come on, dinner's ready. Phrolova, it's time to go home for dinner. Your parents must be waiting for you.
My parents, waiting for me.
Oh, Triss's words remind me of myself 50 years ago. Wouldn't you say, Leia?
Aye. She spends far too much time with you.
What do you think now?
Now? Oh, well, I just want to watch a few more sunrises with my Leia.
You being like attacked or something though? What?
My. I thought the meticulous rover was supposed to be flawless in battle.
What?
A crack has appeared on that gateway. This one also needs...
I'll activate it.
So... is this like her old home?
How did you know the gateway had cracked?
I felt the disharmony within the lost beyond.
That was fast.
How pathetic that most will overlook the smallest of fractures. But for now, time remains on our side. Symphony of life. You're in my way.
Trying to figure out why her R isn't the overhead one sometimes. It's just like this weird dive. I don't know why.
Cadence, hold.
Wind calls, waves follow.
The wicked will face judgment! Just like before, we'll handle the orchestration.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here. We got Phrolova.
I will be there for everyone.
Got her
as we
weapon.
head toward our shared future, leaving the past.
We're entering the first phase of her story. Where we're learning a bit of her past. I feel like we're where. Why is my camera? I feel like we're like underwater. Where she used to live. It's hard to tell, but I don't understand the small little town she's in and what happens to that. Why she becomes bad. But going back to that video we watched earlier, does she stay bad? Does she stay a bad person? Should we come to the good side? I guess that'll be interesting to find out. But we're gonna level her up for sure. Use her more. But I need to hit the snooze. I'll be on again another time. I don't know about tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but